In a new report looking at prison growth in this country, the U.S. incarcerates more individuals than any other country in the world.
Republicans and Democrats saying, time out. This is getting too expensive. We're not getting our money's worth out of all these prisons in terms of reduction in crime. Crime is still too high. Recidivism rates are still too high.
My name is Hanif Salam, and I welcome you today to the Georgetown Public Library's Job Center. The title of this workshop today is How to Obtain a Job If You Have a Challenge or Criminal Background. There's 4 principles that I tell everyone. You have to follow these 4 principles or none of the information that I'm going to say today is going to help you. First principle is know what you want. You have to know what you want in life. You have to know your purpose, which I'll talk about more later. But you really have to know deep down inside, what is it that you want to do? What is it that will fulfill you in life? What is it that will bring you happiness, peace, and joy to your life? And you have to know it. Think about it. Write it down on a piece of paper. The second principle is make a plan. Once you know what you want, you have to have a plan. It's a saying that I like that says if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. You have to have an action step, goals, and line to help you to get where you want to go once you know where you want to go and what it is that you wanted to do. So you know what you want, you make a plan, and then you have to focus in on that plan. Life is tough. I know personally. I have a criminal background myself. I was raised in a household where my parents suffered terribly for addiction for most of my life. So I know what it is to have challenges, to get distracted, to have to deal with the situations that arise in life. But you have to find a way to focus in on that plan so that no matter what, you're going to be able to get to where you're trying to go. And since we do have distractions, and since that is easier said than done, it leads me to the 4th principle, which is a motivational factor. I believe everybody in life, in order to stay focused on the things that you need and have to do, you have to have a motivational factor. Because if you're anything like myself, you are used to taking shortcuts, or you always know a way to get around the situation. But you can't do that once you set up that plan. You got to be focused and stick to that plan. So when you do feel like you're ready to go off track, you need something to will you back, a power outside of yourself. And for me, I use my children. So I'm going to strive to help individuals one person at a time, because that's how we're going to make real change. One person at a time impacts a family.